President Trump made history by becoming the first sitting U.S. president to step foot in North Korea. He met with Kim Jong-un at the Korean demilitarized zone before taking 20 steps across the border. The two leaders shook hands before crossing back. President Trump called the historic moment a, quote, great honor.
This is my honor. I didn't really expect it. We were in Japan for the G20. We came over and I said, hey, I'm over here. I want to call it Chairman Kim. And we got to meet, and stepping across that line was a great honor. A lot of progress has been made. A lot of friendships have been made, and this has been in particular a great friendship. So I just want to thank you. That was very quick notice, and I want to thank you.
This is the third meeting between President Trump and Kim Jong-un and comes just one day after President Trump raised the prospect of a border handshake in a tweet. Shortly after, the two leaders sat down for a talk where both sides agreed to assemble teams to discuss a deal.
The meeting was a very good one, very strong, very solid, great relationship, and we'll see what can happen. Now we'll just see if we can do something. But again, we want to get it right. We don't want to. We're not looking for speed. We're looking to get it right. And in the meantime, there's been no nuclear tests. There's been no ballistic missiles. There's been a lot of goodwill, and there continues to be. Maybe if anything, better. I think probably after today, better.
It's unclear whether the future talks will include another meeting between the two leaders, but when asked whether Kim was invited to the White House, Trump said absolutely. Meanwhile, the field of 2020 presidential candidates is responding to the news. Speaking to CNN, former Housing and Urban Development Secretary Julian Castro criticized the president's actions.
I'm not quite sure why this president is so bent on elevating the profile of a dictator like Kim Jong-un when Kim Jong-un has not lived up to his promise from the first summit.
And Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders believes while meeting with Kim Jong-un isn't a bad thing, something must come from it.
I don't have a problem with him sitting down and negotiating with our adversaries. I just don't want it to be a photo opportunity. We need real diplomacy.